Hi guys, welcome back to the Vegan Vanity Fair. For today's video, I am going to be creating a look that I posted about 2 weeks ago, I believe. And earlier today on Instagram, I asked you guys if you wanted to see this Smokey Eye or if you wanted to see a eyeshadow look that I did like inspired by Jaclyn Hill that she did like a year or two ago, and you guys voted for the black smoky eye and it won by so many votes. So here's what I'm going to go ahead and create. One thing I am going to point out, and I hope it doesn't bother you guys, but I had to get rid of my acrylic nails and I did it all by myself, so if my nails look disgusting, I am so sorry. I hope it doesn't distract from the eyeshadow look. But if you guys want to see how I created this look, keep on watching. So what I'm going to start off with is priming my eyelids. The reason why I'm going to do my foundation after I'm done with the eyeshadow is because it is black eyeshadow and it's going to have a good amount of fallout, so I don't want that to mess up my foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some Wet n Wild, the Mega Glow Makeup Stick. This is a concealer. This is in the shade Nude for Thought. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is apply a bit on my lid and a good amount in my under eye area. And then just with my finger, I'm just gonna even it out. And then with whatever setting powder you have, make sure you go ahead and set that concealer really well. And I was really hesitant to use this method only because I didn't think it would work as well as an actual primer. But setting the area with the powder helps diffuse and just blend out the eyeshadow a lot better. So I'm liking this process. And then I'm gonna put a little bit extra on the bottom part. That way, whatever fallout, I can just go in with a brush and just like brush off the excess black eyeshadow that fell. Now, the way that I'm going to do this black smoky eye is I'm actually going to start off with like nudish brown eyeshadows at the very top. Like that's what I'm going to start my base off with, and then I'm going to be adding the black eyeshadow. And I think I experimented with like applying only the black eyeshadow and it just did not work for me, but it's going to, like, the nude brown eyeshadows are going to act as a transition color rather than just having like black eyeshadow and having a really difficult time blending it all out. So for nudes, I'm obviously going to wear the Meet Matte Nude from The Balm. So I'm going to be mixing a few different eyeshadows. I'm going to be using Matte Lombardi, Matte Rosen, and a tiny bit of Matte Wood. But that's going to be like on the outer corner to start blending out the black eyeshadow. So I'm going to be starting off with Matte Lombardi, which was the lightest one that I showed you guys. And I'm going to be actually placing it all over my eyelid. And I'm going in with a Real Techniques 203 blending brush. Now with Matte Rosen, I'm going to be applying it a little bit to the outer corner, and with whatever product I have left, I'm going to go ahead and take it to the inner corner to start building a little bit of that depth. So as you can see, I'm taking it up pretty high, almost up to the brow bone. That way the transition is like nice and smooth, and it doesn't look like really patchy. So now for a little bit of extra depth, and like I said, start building like that dark color. With the same 203 blending brush from Real Techniques, I'm gonna take Matte Wood and start applying little by little to the outer corner. so now the fun part's about to begin. With the Laura Geller, this is like a little one from the Truffle collection, or Truffles collection. I'm gonna go in with Licorice, and this is like a matte, like super black. I've tried other black eyeshadows and they are not as pigmented as this one, so this is gonna be great. Whatever black eyeshadow you have is gonna work. You know, just build it up as much as you want, or if you're really good with like the black eye pencil, like the kohl eye pencil, just make sure you diffuse it really well and just blend it out really well, but that would work great as well. Now, because black eyeshadow is difficult to work with and you want to blend it out as smooth as possible, I'm going to be going in with the MOTD Eye Catching Crease because it has shorter, like more compact bristles, and that's really going to pick up the pigment and like distribute it evenly. So I'm going to put a very small amount on my brush and then work it as I go. So I'm going to start on the outer corner, just lightly packing it. And then a little bit on the inner corner. Make sure you do not go above your crease though. So after you have you know, put however much pigment on the outer corner and on the inner corner, with whatever little product you have left on your brush, you're just gonna go from side to side and start diffusing it on your crease. But be sure you're very careful to not like go too high. Don't be afraid to like smoke it out on the outer corner over here, just to like go a little messy with it. That's what I'm gonna end up doing. And just bringing like a tiny bit of that product to the bottom lashes. Okay, now we're gonna do the same on the other eyelid. Start on the outer corner, press however much product you want on there, and then do the same with the inner corner. And then remember, we are leaving a bit of the center by itself because it is like a black smoky halo eye. So the gold shimmer is going to go right at that center, and the reason why I didn't put any black eyeshadow on there is because I want that shimmer to be nice and pigmented. So now for the halo part of the eye, I'm going to be going in with a shade from Strobe Cosmetics Hotel Palette. And I'm just going to say Hotel was my favorite season from American Horror Story after Asylum. Just letting you know. But I'm going to be using the shade Addiction Demon, which is this like deep wine color. And on top of this shade, I'm going to be going in with ColourPop Cosmetics. This is a Super Shock shadow, I believe, in the shade Telepathy. So I'm excited. Because I want a brush that's really going to press the pigment onto the eyelid, I'm going to be going in with Miss Shady Lady from MOTD Cosmetics. And do you see how it's like thin, like thick on this side, but then thin over here? That's just really going to press the pigment onto my eyelid. Now, if you want a stronger halo, you can say, you can actually wet the eyeshadow a little bit. I'm not going to do that this time. I don't feel the need for it, but that is an option that you have if you want to be extra. And now, so that the red eyeshadow doesn't get onto the gold eyeshadow, I'm just gonna like flip the brush basically. Okay, that was too much. We'll make it work. Hold on. Remember, blending is your best friend, so that's what we're gonna do. Now do you see how the gold just looks really rough in that center? What I'm going to go ahead and do is pick up the eyeshadow brush that I was using with the black eyeshadow, and just with whatever product is left in here, I'm just going to go ahead and start like diffusing it a little bit. You guys see the difference? It's getting better. Because I feel like it came out a lot more gold than it did on the Instagram picture that I showed you guys. I am going to go back and add a little bit of that addiction demon on top of the gold, just to, you know, just so it can look like the picture that I originally showed you guys. Now for mascara, I'm going to be using my Ride or Die drugstore mascara, which is the Wet n Wild Mega Volume. This is my second favorite mascara. My number one, like forever, mascara is the Root 100% Lash. But that one is like natural, organic, and all that. This is just like my favorite drugstore. You can find it at any CVS or Walgreens mascara, which is super convenient. And I mean, because you are wearing black eyeshadow, your eyelashes aren't going to really stand out. But I just like to put mascara on all the time. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. It's super basic: foundation, contour, highlight, that's it. So I'm gonna leave that off camera. I wanted the main focus to be the smoky eye, so I will be right back. So here you guys have it, the finished look. I just went ahead and applied some foundation, contour, a little bit of blush, no highlight, only because I want the eyes to be like the main focus, and then just a bit of a nude lip, again because I don't want to like have like a super vampy lip. I think that would just be a little too much. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions about any of the products I used, let me know. I am going to list everything down below. And most importantly, thank you guys so much for voting for me to create this look. So I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and start doing now. Just let you guys choose what makeup looks you want to see. Every so often I'll be doing the Instagram poll, and you guys can vote, and I'll go ahead and do whatever tutorial you asked me to. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.